Are there any companies that you've taken notice of that surprise you in the way that they're handling the digital innovation journey?
I think that it's easy to look at the big ones, and at this point, it's probably not surprising when they first, you got your Googles and Apple.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me, Amazon, you never thought a company selling books would be where they're at today. Now they're web host, they're cloud hosting, and
a lot of people forget that. I remember when it was just books, the place to go for books.
Yeah. And of course, Microsoft's always been there. Google's been there for a while, and they continue to be the big players. But I think what's interesting is looking at a lot of the smaller players, ones you don't know. And I can't think of any right off the top of the head. There's so many I don't know that are out there, but it's trying to keep a visual on those smaller companies. What are they doing out there? What are they getting into? Because a lot of the bigger companies will go out and look at them as well, and then acquire them and integrate to their own platforms. And some become their own. And I'm from a security perspective, I'll use a few. You have CrowdStrike, Cybereason, and as we gone from McAfee traditional antivirus to that next gen antivirus, or what they call endpoint detection response and EDR. And you've seen the evolution of a lot of those, and a few have emerged out. We have various metrics, industry agnostic tools that'll say, hey, we're going to rate this person, this particular company, their highest in their field based on user feedback. Different sources out there, and they all have their own favorites that they cater to. But overall, you can get a pretty decent picture about who the up and comers are, who's the darling of the industry for that particular product field. And you can really get some ideas in there. As far as does anyone surprise me at this point, I don't think I'm really surprised by a whole lot. I have to keep an eye on and go, okay, I like what you're doing. How am I going to secure that? If you were in my environment, how would I secure you and protect that from vulnerability to the bad guy? What's going to be my response for that particular thing? Now, here's where it gets really interesting. If with the IoT, the Internet of Things, I think 10 years ago, if you'd have said you could connect your oven to the internet, everybody would, what is that widespread? Is there a lot of people doing it? I don't know. I personally would probably never do it because I don't have a need to. 5 years, that use case will blossom out and I'll go, oh, okay, I need an internet connected oven. But I think it's interesting to see what things are becoming interconnected. And that's, to me, it's really driving a lot of the digital innovation is the interconnectedness of everything. I mean, nervous, on the cybersecurity perspective, but it's out there and it's driving a lot of the innovation overall. So it's never really just one or two main companies. It's really everybody working together through that entire ecosystem.
The size doesn't stop you. Even small companies can be doing some pretty innovative things. We have to keep our eyes wide open looking at all this stuff.